Alright, hello, and we're going to be working on today, lesson 1.2, adding integers. Okay? First example in your book on page 8 is adding integers with the same sign. And use integer counters to find -4 plus -3. Okay? So we don't know what that is, but we notice that they have the same sign. -4 and -3 have the same sign. So, using the negative counters, we have 3 negatives and 4 negatives over here. So adding both of these up, we get 7 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now we're going to add integers with different signs. So it'd be -3 plus 2 equals what? So -3, notice, has a different sign from 2. Okay, so we have -3 plus 2. So their negative counters plus 2 positive counters would be -1. Now let's see how that works out. If we look, we can cancel some of these out so that we'll be able to see. Okay, so 1 negative cross out 1 positive, okay? Cross out another negative, cross out another positive. So we have 1 negative left right here. Bring it down here. Now we have -1, and this is our answer. So -3 plus 2 equals -1. Now let's use a number line to find out what 5 plus -3 is. I'm just going to fix my little number line right here. Put 1, 1. So that is -1 here and 1 right here. Okay, so we're going to count to the right 5 times, starting from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go to the left 3 times because we are subtracting 3 from 5. 1, 2, 3. So that number right there is 2. And that is our answer. 5 plus -3 is 2. Now, for some let's do some more problems. Okay? Let's start with adding integers with the same sign again. So we can use a number line or counters. I'm going to use counters just because they're easier to draw. So let's start with example 1. So -2 plus -4 equals what? Okay, so we have our 2 negatives, counters, plus our 4 negative counters, now counting these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 6. But we need to do one more thing. Because these are negative, we have to tag on that little negative sign. So now it becomes -6. Okay? Let's do a problem with different signs. So we will do 5 plus -10. That is 2a on page 11. So that is what we don't know, okay? So we have 5 positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Positive. And then we have 10 negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay, so we learned in the past slide that we can cross out so that we can see what is left over. So we cross out one positive, we cross out one negative, we cross out one positive, we cross out one negative, cross out one positive, cross out one negative, cross out one positive, cross out one negative, cross out one positive, cross out one negative, and these are what are left. So counting them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So left 5 plus negative 10 equals negative, because they were negative counters, 5. That's your answer. Now let's move on to example 3, which is adding more than 2 integers. So it says the list shows 4 bank account transactions in July. Find the change in the account balance. Okay? So looking here, we have 50 plus negative 40 plus 75 plus negative 50. Okay? So these are some really big numbers, so we're not going to draw counters or use a number line. In the previous slides, you were taught how to use the counters and the number lines, so if you want to do that, then you can go ahead. But I'm just going to do some basic subtraction and addition just to get it over with, okay? So first we can tackle the first one, and you could actually group the ones that are the same. So put 50 plus 75 and figure out what that is, and then do negative 40 plus negative 50. And we learned in the previous slides that the same sign, they are going to be two numbers with the same signs added together are going to be the same sign. So negative 40 plus negative 50 is negative 90. Because 5 plus 4 is 9, and then you bring the 0 down, okay? Then 50 plus 75 is 5, and 125, okay? So 125 minus 90. So we're going to put the plus sign right here. 125 plus negative 90, okay? Okay, so we had 125 plus negative 90. Now I'm just going to do some more basic subtraction, and I like to put it up like this so that I can see. But as you can see, technically, we can just take away this sign. Take away, we're doing subtraction. And put a negative sign, because that's what we're going to be doing, subtracting. So 5 minus 0 is 5, and 12 minus 9 is 3. So the answer is 35. Thank you so much for listening, and I just wanted to remember, you guys to remember, that you all are awesome. Hope this video was helpful, and have a great day.